Wait.
The king,
C3.
tilting. Knights came back from tilting, and a few attendants.
Knights, to stay your welcome were superfluous.
Yeah.
To place upon the volume of your deeds, as in the title page, your worth in arms, were more than you expect, or more than that's fit. Since every worth in show commends itself, prepare for mirth becomes a feast. You are the princes and my guests.
But you, my knight and guest, to whom this wreath of victory I give, and crown you king of this day's happiness.
'Tis more by fortune, lady, than by merit.
Call it by what you will, the day is yours, and here, I hope, is none that invites it. In framing, an artist hath doth decree to make some good, but others to exceed. And you are her laborer scholar. Come, Queen Oath, feast for your daughter, so you are. Here, take your place. Marshal, the rest as they deserve their grace.
We are honored by such a good Simonides.
Your present glads our days, honor we love. For who hates honor hates the gods above.
Sir, honor is your place.
Some other is more fit.
Content not, sir, for we are gentlemen, have neither in our hearts nor outward eyes envied the great, nor shall the low despise.
You are right courteous knights.
Sit, sir, sit.
Sit.
So by Jove, I wonder, that's his knights of thoughts. These cates resist me, but he thought upon.
How did you know that his king of marriage, all the arms that I beat,
Next,
you seem
aside,
unsavely,
spelling.
wishing him my knight. Sure he's a gallant gentleman.
He's but a country gentleman. He done no more than other knights have done. He's broken a staff or so let it pass.
To me he seemed like diamond to glass.
Young kings to me like my father's picture, which tells me in that glory once he was, had princes sit like stars about his throne, and he the sun for them to reverence. None that beheld him, but like lesser lights, did veil their crowns to his supremacy, were now his sons a glowworm in the night, which hath fire in darkness, none in light, whereby I see that times the king of men, but he's both their parent and he is their grave, and gives them what he will, not what they crave.
What? Are you merry, knights?
Who can be other than his royal presence?
Here, with a cup that's stored to the brim, as you do love, fill to your mistress' lips, we drank with this health to you.
We thank you, grace.
Yet pause a while, you knight doth sit to melancholy, as if the entertainment in our courts had not shown my contravail his worth. No, is it not you, Thysa?
What is it to me, my father?
Oh, attend, my daughter. Princess in this should live like gods above, who freely give to everyone that come to honor them. And the princes, not to doing so, are like to gauns, which makes a sound, but killed, are wondered at. Therefore, to make his entrance more sweet, here, say we drink this standing bowl of wine to him.
Alas, my father, it befits not me unto a stranger knight to be so bold. He may my proffer take for an offence, since men take women's gifts for ignorance.
How? Do as I bid you, or you'll move to me else.
Now, by the gods, he could not please me better.
And forth more, tell him we desire to know of him, of whence he is, his name and parentage.
The king, my father, sir, has drunk to you,
I thank him.
wishing it so much blood unto your life.
I thank both him and you, and pledge him freely.
And further, He desires to know of whence you came, your name and parentage.
A gentleman of Tyre. My name is Pericles. My education been in arts and arms, who, looking for adventure in the world, was by the rough seas reft of ships and men, and after shipwreck given upon this shore.
He thanks your grace, names himself Pericles, a gentleman of Tyre, who by misfortune of the seas, bereft of ships and men, cast on the shore.
Now, by the gods, I pity his misfortune, and it will awake him from his melancholy. Come, gentlemen, we sit too long on trifles, and waste the time which looks for other reveals. Rebels, even in your armors, as you are addressed. Well, we will become soldiers' dance. I will not have an excuse for saying this. Loud music is too harsh for ladies' heads, since they love men in arms, or well as beds. So this rule was well asked, 'twas too well performed. Come, sir, here's the lady, and wants breathing too. And I have heard your knights of Tyre are excellent making ladies thrill, and that's their measures are as excellent.
In those that practice them, they are, my lord.
Oh, that's as much as you would be denied of your fair courtesy. Unclasp! Thanks, gentlemen, to all have done well, but you are the best. Pages and lights to conduct these knights into their several lodgings. Yours, sir. We have given orders to next our own.
I am at your grace's pleasure.
Princess, as it is too late to talk of love, and that's the mark I know you level at. Therefore, each of them betake him to the rest tomorrow, all of the speeding to do the best.
Act 2, Scene 4. Tyre. Enter Helicanus and Escanes.
Next time you see a
So, Escanes, know this of me. Antiochus is from incest lived, not free, for which the most high gods not minding longer to withhold the vengeance that they had in store, and due to this heinous capital offense, even in the height and pride of all his glory, when he is seated in a chariot of inestimable value, and his daughter with him, a fire from heaven came and shriveled up their bodies, even to loathing, for they so stunk that all their eyes adored them from their fall, scorn now their hand should give them burial. In other words, everybody in Act 1 died.
Oh, yeah, they were the fire.
Behold,
Fire from heaven.
comet
Oh,
got to him.
wow.
Yeah, 'twas very strange. Again.
And yet but justice. For though this king were great, his greatness was no guard to bar heaven's shaft, but sin had his reward.
'Tis very true.
You take the first, Lord, since you don't have me.
Okay, thank you. Seeing that a man in private conference or council has respect with him, but it shall no longer grieve without a reproof.
And cursed be he that will not second it.
Follow me then, Lord
Helicanus.
Helicane is a word.
With me, and welcome. Happy day, my lords.
Know that our griefs are risen to the top, and now at length they overflow their banks.
Your grace, for what? Wrong not your prince you love.
Lord, wrong not yourself then, noble Helicanus. But if the prince do live, let us salute him, or know what grounds made happy by his breath. If in the world he live, he will seek him out. If in his grave he rest, we will find him there. and be resolved. He lives to govern us, or dead, gives cause to mourn his funeral, and leaves us to our free election.
Whose death indeed the strongest in our censure, and knowing this, kingdoms without a head, like goodly buildings left without a roof, soon fall to ruin. Your noble self that best know how to rule and how to reign, and we thus what is it? Reign.
Yeah.
That we thus submit unto our sovereignty.
Oh, yes, noble. For honor's cause, forbear your suffrages. If that you love Prince Pericles, forbear. Take I your wish. I leap into the seas, where hourly trouble with a minute's ease. A 12-month longer let me entreat you to forbear the absence of your king. If in which time expired he not return, I shall with aged patience bear your yoke. But if I cannot win you to this love, go search like nobles, like noble subjects, and in your search spend your adventurous worth, whom if you find and win unto return, you shall like diamonds sit about his crown.
True wisdom is a bow that will not yield, and since Lord Helicane enjoined us, we with our troubles will endeavor it.
If you love us, we you, and we'll clasp hands when pairs thus knit. A kingdom never stands exeunt.
Act 2, Scene 5, Pentapolis, a room in the palace. Enter king, reading a letter at one door. The knights meet him.
Good morrow to the good Simonides.
Nice! For my daughter, this I'll let you know. That from the 12th month will now undertake a married life. Her reason to herself is only known, which from her by no means can I get.
And may we not get access to her, my lord?
Faith, by no means. She hath so strictly tied her to her chamber that 'tis impossible. 12 moons, one shall wear Diana's livery. Wear Diana's livery. This by the eye of Cynthia hath she vowed, and on her virgin honor will not break it.
Loath to bid farewell, we take our leaves.
So, they are well dispatched. Now to my daughter letter. She tells me here she'll wed the stranger's knight, or never more to view nor day nor light. This well, mistress, your choice agrees with mine. I like that well. Nay, how absolute she isn't, nor minding whether I dislike or no. Well, I do commend her choice, and will no longer have it to be delayed. Soft, here he comes. I must dissemble it.
All fortune to the good Simonides.
To you as much, sir, I am beholding so to you. For your sweet music this last night I do protest my ears that were never better fed with such delightful, pleasing harmony.
Is it your grace's pleasure to commend, not my desert?
Sir, you're a music's master.
The worst of all her scholars, my good lord.
Well, let me ask you one thing. What do you think of my daughter, sir?
A most virtuous princess.
And she is fair too, isn't she not?
As a fair day in summer, wondrous fair.
Sir, my daughter thinks very well of you, so well that you must be her master, and she will be your scholar. Therefore, look to it.
I am unworthy for her schoolmaster.
She thinks not so. Peruse this writing else.
What's here? A letter that she loves the knight of Tyre? 'Tis the king suddenly to have my life? Oh, seek not to entrap me, gracious Lord, a stranger and distressed gentleman, that never aimed so high to love your daughter, but bend all offices to honor her.
Thou hast bewitched my daughter, and thou art a villain.
By the gods, I have not. Never did I thought of mine levy offense, nor never did my actions yet commence. A deed might gain her love on your displeasure.
Traitor, no less.
Traitor?
Hey, traitor!
Even in his throat, unless it be the king that calls me a traitor, I return the lie.
Now, by the gods, I do applaud his courage.
My actions are as noble as my thoughts. That never relished a base descent. I came unto your court for honor's cause, not to be a rebel to her state. And he that otherwise accounts of me, this sword shall prove his honored enemy.
Oh? Here comes my daughter. She can witness.
Then, as you are as virtuous as fair, resolve your anger, father, if my tongue did err solicit, or my hand subscribe to any syllable that made love to you.
Why, sir, say if you had, who takes offense at that would make me glad.
Hey, mistress, are you so peremptory? I'm glad on't with all my heart. I'll tame to you, and I'll bring you in a subjection. I'll bestow your love and your affections upon a stranger, who, for the aught I know, may be nor can I think of the contrary. As agreed in the blood as I myself, therefore I hear you. Mistress, either frame your will to mine, and you, sir, I hear you. Either be ruled by me, or I'll make you man and wife. Nay, come, your hands and lips must seal it too. And being joined, all those your hopes destroy and farther grieve. God gives you joy. What? Are you both pleased?
Yes, if you love me, sir.
Even as my life, my blood that fosters it.
What? Are you both agreed?
Yes, if please your majesty.
I beseech me so well that I will see you wed, and then, with what haste you can, get you to bed.
Oh!
Act 3.
Aye, Gowers talks about it
Boy,
as a dumb show in the middle of it.
Eager,
And
isn't
scene one,
Oh,
they're on the boat again. On the boat
Married and went to
again.
bed. Wow. Those were the times, huh?
Scene one, enter Pericles, a shipboard. Aboard ship.
were we on to scene 1 already?
Page 90.
Okay, Act 3, Scene 1. Enter Pericles, a shipboard. The god of this great vast rebuke these surges which wash both heaven and hell, and thou hast passed upon the wind's command. Bind them in brass, having called them from the deep. Oh, still thy deafening, dreadful thunders. Gently quench thy nimble. Why are you leaving?
Yes, Michael, where are you going?
6:30, he's got to go to see the Oscars.
Oh. Okay, you couldn't record it. Help yourself to support.
No, I don't know why.
I was trying to sneak out, but you know.
I think it's kind of hard to sneak out. There's not too many of us here.
Well,
You had such a dynamic part in
Yeah.
the
No.
costume.
Tell us who won Best Picture.
okay.
That's what it's for.
You're gonna know it later anyway.
I know, it's going to be in the news. Whatever. The god of this great vast rebuke then surges, which walk both heaven and hell. And thou hast passed upon the wind's command. Bind them in brass, having called them from the deep. Oh, still thy deafening dreadful thunders. Gently quench thy nimble sulphurous flashes. Oh, how Lycordia, whatever.
Yay!
Oh, how Lycordia doth my queen. Thou stormest venomously. Wilt thou spit all thyself? The seaman's whistle is as a whisper in the ears of death. Unheard, Lycordia, Lucina. Oh, divinest patroness and midwife, gentle to all those that cry by night, convey thy deity aboard our dancing boat. Make swift the pangs of my queen's travails. Now, Lycordia!
Who's a thing too young for such a place, who, if it had concealed, would die, as I am like to do, taking your arms this piece of your head, Queen.
How? How, Lycordia?
Patient, good sir, do not assist the storm. Here is all that is left living of the Queen, a little daughter. For the sake of it, be manly and take comfort.
Oh,
She is the
God.
nurse to Tyre, just so you know.
Okay.
Oh, you gods, why do you make us love your goodly gifts and snatch them right away? We here below recall not what you give, and therein may vie honor with you.
Patient, good sir, even for this charge.
Thou mild may be thy life, for more blusterous birth that has never babe. Quiet and gentle thy conditions, for thou art the rudeliest welcome to this world that ever was prince's child. Happy what follows, thou hast a chiding of naivety, as fire, air, water, earth, and heaven can make, to herald thee from the womb. Even at the first, thy loss is more than thy portage quit. With all thou canst find here, now the good gods throw their best eyes upon it.
What courage, sir, God save you.
Courage enough, I do not fear the flaw. It had done to me the worst. Yet for the love of this poor infant, this fresh new seafarer, I would it be quiet.
Slack the bowlines there. Thou wilt not, wilt thou? Blow and split thyself.
But see you, and the brine, the cloudy, billows kiss the moon. I care not.
Sir, your queen must overboard. The sea works high, the wind is loud, and will not lie till the ship be cleared of the dead.
That's your superstition.
Pardon us, sir. With us at sea it hath been still observed, and we are strong in custom. Therefore, briefly yield her, for she must overboard straight.
As you think me, most wretched queen,
Here she lies, sir.
a terrible childbed hast thou had, my dear. No light, no fire, the unfriendly elements forget thee utterly, nor have I time to give thee hallowed to thy grave, but straight must cast thee, scarcely coffined, in the ooze for a monument upon thy bones, and error remaining lamps. The belching whale and humming water must o'erwhelm thy corpse, lying in simple shells. O Lycordia, bid Nestor bring me spices, ink, and paper, my casket and my jewels, and bid Nicander bring me the satin coffin. Lie the babe upon the pillow, hie thee, whilst I say a priestly farewell to her. Suddenly, woman.
And sir, we have a chest beneath the hatches. Calcul and bitumen ready. Bitumen ready.
I thank thee, mariner. Say, what the coast is this?
We are near Tarsus.
Thither, gentle marina, alter thy course for Tyre. When canst thou reach it?
By break of day, if the wind cease.
Oh, make for Tharsis. Will I visit Cleon, for the babe cannot hold out to Tyrus. There I'll leave it at careful nursing. Go thy ways, good mariner. I'll bring the body presently. Act 3, Scene 2, Ephesus, a room in Suriman's house.
Yeah.
Enter Lord.
Foreman, ho!
Doth my lord call?
Get fire and meat for those poor men to eat as in a turbulent and stormy night.
I have been in many, but not such a night as this. Till now I have ne'er endured.
Your master will be dead ere your return. There's nothing can be ministered to nature that can recover him. Give this to the
Apothecary.
what is it?
Apothecary?
Apothecary, and tell me how it works.
Good morrow.
And good morrow to your lordship.
Why do you stir so early?
Sir, our lodging standing bleak upon the sea, shook as the earth did quake. The very principles did seem to rend and all to topple. Pure surprise and fear made me to quit the house.
That is the cause that we trouble you so early. 'Tis not our husbandry.
Oh, you say well.
But I much marvel at your lordship having rich Tyre about you. should at these early hours shake off the golden slumber of repose. 'Tis most strange. Nature should be so conversant with pain, being thereto not compelled.
I held it ever, virtue and cunning were endowment greater than nobleness and riches. Careless ears may the two-letter darken and expand, but immorality attends the former, making a man a god. 'Tis known I ever have studied physic, thought with secret art, by turning or authorities. I have, together with my practice, made familiar to me and to my aid the blessed infusions that dwells in vegetatives, in metals, stones, and I can speak of the disturbance that nature works, and of her curses, which gives me a more content in course of true delight than to thirsty after tottering honor, or tie my treasure up in silken bags to please the full and deaf.
Your honor has told of Ephesus poured forth, you charity, and hundreds call themselves, you creatures, who by you have been restored. And not your knowledge, your personal pain, but even your purse, still open, hath built Lord Solomon such a strong renown as time shall never erase.
So live there.
What's that?
Sir, even now did the sea toss up upon our shores this chest, 'tis of some wreck.
Set it down, let's look upon.
By the way,
just like-
Saruman is a doctor and a very gentleman. So he's willing to raise the dead.
So is he
nice.
some sort of warlock?
Well, that's what they thought doctors were, wizards.
Yeah. Miracle workers.
That'd be great.
Sorcerers.
I wish I had a wizard's hat.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like a coffin, sir.
Whether it be his wondrous heavy, wretch it open straight, if the sea's stomach to be overcharged with gold, 'tis a good constraint of fortune, it belches upon us.
'Tis so, my lord.
How close 'tis cocked and bitten.
Entombed, yeah.
Did the sea cast it up?
I never saw so huge a billow, sir, as tossed it upon shore.
Wrench it open, soft. It smells most sweetly in my sense,
A delicate odor.
as ever hit my nostril. So up with it. Oh, you most potent gods, what's here? Of course,
Most strange.
shrouded in cloth of state, bombed and in treasure with full bags of spices, a passport too, Apollo perfectly in the characters. Here I give it to understand. If e'er this coffin drives a land, I, King Pericles,
Pericles.
Per,
You're wearing cleats.
Pericles.
Pericles.
Pericles, Pericles, okay, sorry. King Pericles, at last this queen worth all our mundane cost, who finds her, give her bearing. She was the daughter of a king, besides this treasure for a fee, the gods required his charity. If thou livest, Pericles, thou hast a heart that even cracks for a woo this chance tonight.
Most likely, sir.
Nay, certainly tonight, for look how fresh she looks. They were too rough, that they threw her in the sea, make a fire within, fetch hither all my boxes in my closet. Death may usurp on nature many hours, but yet the fire of life kindle again. The overpressed spirits. I have read of some Egyptians who, after 4 hours' death, have raised impoverished bodies like this unto their former health.
Yes.
Well said, well said. The fire and cloth, the still and woeful music that we have, cause it to sound, beseech you. The viol once more, how thou stirrest, thou block. The music there, I pray you give her air, gentlemen. This queen will live. Nature awakes, a warmth breathe out of her. She hath not been entranced above 5 hours. See how she gins to blow into life's flower again.
The heavens, through your increase our wonder, and sets up your fame forever.
She is alive! Behold, her eyelids cause us to those heavenly jewels with Pericles. Hath lost begin to part their fringes of bright gold. The diamonds of most praised water doth appear to make the world twice rich. Live and make us weep to hear your fate. Fair creature, rare as you seem to be.
Oh, dear Diana, where am I? Where's my lord? What world is this?
Is not this strange?
Most rare.
Hush, my gentle neighbors. Lend me your hand. To the next chamber bear her. Get linen. Now, this matter must be looked to, for her relapse is mortal. Come, and what is that word?
Escalipus.
Escalipus! Guide us!
Let's take a break.
Sorry, I scared